The market for electric vehicles is transforming.
We've seen year-over-year declines, but I think now that we're starting to see if we continue to see quarter-over-quarter increases, I think that's a good sign that the market is starting to move forward again. It's stabilizing.
So here's what happened. Federal tax credits for electric vehicles expired last September, which the Trump administration telegraphed. So it's no surprise there were a surge of purchases in Q3 of 2025, a record number of sales, the highest rate since early 2023. But in late 2025, sales plummeted, and the sales of all electric vehicles were down 27% in the first quarter of 2026 compared to the first quarter of 25. And the tax credits aren't the only factor at play here either. Cox Automotive Director of Industry Insights, Stephanie Valdez-Streety, says affordability is also a challenge for many consumers.
Batteries make up to 40% of the value of the vehicle, so I think that's going to be a huge impact on the pricing as we start to see those go down.
Streety adds current prices knock the average consumer out of the new EV market. However, she says there's a growing used EV market, and a big contributor to that is rising fuel prices due to the war in Iran. Here's what President Trump said about those costs.
Just before it started, I was in Iowa, and we passed gas stations, $1.85 a gallon. And we'll be back at those levels very soon.
As of today, AAA says the average gas price in the U.S. is $3.93 a gallon, but there's one more factor to consider too: competition. Now, a good example of the convergence of all of this is Lucid. Just this week, the electric car maker cut its staff for the second time this year, a combined 30% reduction in employees from 2025.
For Lucid, like any new form EV, your challenges are trying to get to scale. You're in that scale trap. You need to scale to be profitable, but you need money to build scale.
Meanwhile, Lucid's competitors like Ford saw EV sales drop nearly 70% year over year, and Tesla's sales dropped for the third straight year in a row.
Tesla hasn't launched a new product except for the Cybertruck, and that's very niche. And so without new product, it's really hard to increase that share.
And while Tesla dominates the market right now, Streety says for Tesla, Q2 is forecasted to be 50% below market share as competitors like Toyota, which Streety says is a company to watch in the EV space, continue to pick off Tesla's consumers. But one big question remains: EV infrastructure. Streety says while EV production is down, EV infrastructure continues to grow, though Streety predicts it could be 5 years before consumers really feel like EV charging supply meets the demand.